In an earlier exercise, remember you chose the eyedropper tool and you sampled the color and you used the swatches palette and you added a color to the swatches palette called swatch 1, and so you should have a new color that's part of your swatches palette. Okay. Now for this exercise, just make sure that you've still got an eyedropper tool selected, and I would like you to sample the color located at 245H, 450V. 245H is here, 450V is here, so you click somewhere here and we sample that yellow, and that's our new foreground color. Okay, and the background color is currently white, but there's a button here called the switch foreground and background colors. So if I click that, see what happened? Now the white is on top and the yellow's on the bottom. If I click it again, the yellow's on top and the white's on the bottom. Okay, so make sure whatever happens that the yellow is on the bottom, okay, it's the background color, and go to your swatches palette and find swatch 1 and click it with an eyedropper, and that sets the new foreground color as the color we added earlier. So now I've got this reddish brown as the foreground color and the yellow as a background color. For your exercise, it doesn't really matter what colors you've got as long as you've got two different colors. Okay, so just make sure you've got two different colors for the foreground and background. Okay, now go down to the chili pepper layer, okay, and click the indicates visibility button. Click that eye and make the chili peppers invisible. Okay, hide the chili peppers. And click the background layer to make it active. Okay, go back and locate the paint bucket tool and click and hold the paint bucket tool until you can see the gradient tool and select the gradient tool. Okay, so when you select the gradient tool, what has happened is on the top you've now got the gradient tool options bar. Okay, and just make sure there are 5 different types of gradients: linear, radial, angle, reflected, and diamond. Make sure that you have selected a linear gradient, and there's also a box here that you can use to edit a gradient. Click the down arrow next to this gradient picker box and just make sure that you've chosen the gradient on the top left. Okay, so the first row, the first one on the first row. So click that. We're finished this exercise.